Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Eufy Omni C20 robot vacuum cleaner. We're going to see how well it mops up these muddy paw prints, and we've got a bunch of dirt and debris on the floor. But first, let's talk about the robot. It's going to mop and vacuum at the same time. We've got a clean water tank, this is the clean water tank, and this is the dirty water tank. So when it comes back to the base station is going to wash the mop pads and suck up the water into the dirty water tank. There's also another vacuum inside the base station that will kick on, and it's going to suck everything out of the robot into the dust bag here. So once in a while you will have to replace this dust bag. It's very easy. Now, the really nice thing about this robot is its height. It does have LiDAR, but it's front-facing LiDAR. It's not the traditional spinning LiDAR on top, which makes it really low to the ground, 3.3 inches tall. Oops. It does have a sensor on the front. It's got the bumper technology. Now around back, it's got the mop pads. And this is the docking, and this is the charging. It does not have an onboard water tank, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Let's open this up. This is the dust bin. So it's going to vacuum your house. Everything's going to go into this dust bin. And then when it docks, it's going to suck everything out of this little port right here. Here's the docking station. So there's where it's going to suck everything out. There's where it's going to charge it. Now it is going to put water down here and wash the mop pads, and then it will suck the water out. It doesn't heat the water. At the end of the job, it will blow air onto the mop pads to dry them, but it's not hot air. Now once in a while you will have to take this out to help clean. So this is easy to clean. Here's the bottom of the robot. We've got a single brush roller, drive wheels. This one spins free. We got a side brush that's stationary that spins. We got fall off sensors so it doesn't fall down your stairs. And it does have a carpet sensor. Now, I'll talk about the mop pads here in a second, but let's talk about this. This has a really neat feature. It's got a comb. So when it comes back to the base station, it's going to rotate the brush roller the opposite direction, and that will engage a comb. So let me show you this comb that's going to help get long hairs off of the brush roller. So here's the brush roller. There's no combs down here, but it's right here. So when it's normally vacuuming, this is stored. But whenever it comes back to the base station, it's going to turn this backwards. And when it does, the hairs grab this little lever, and now it's going to engage that comb. And then it's going to rotate that comb through, see, I can do it like right here. It rotates that brush roller through that comb to help get the hairs off of here. And then it will start turning normal and suck everything out. That is all automatic. The machine is doing it. Again, there's your drive wheels. Now here's our mop pads. Now you can simply, they're just held on with a magnet.
Mop pad holder removed.
It can raise and lower the mop pads depending on the carpet that it senses. So when it senses carpet, it will raise these mop pads 10.5 millimeters. Now once in a while you will have to replace these, and you can also put these in your laundry. It helps to refreshen them. So now let's get to the question of, since there's no water tank, how does it clean? So how this robot operates is the mop pads, when you first start it, it's going to wash the mop pads. That's going to do two things. It gets them clean, but then it also gets them full of water. Now, not so much full that they're saturated, but they're full enough to now that you can start mopping. So the robot's going to go out. These are going to be spinning. It comes across mud. The theory is the mud has to get captured inside the mop pad. Okay, now you are going to get some smearing. If it's a really bad mud stain, it is going to smear it. But if it's everyday mopping, it's going to capture that mud or that dirt. And then after a certain amount of time, which you can set in the app, it's going to come back to the base station and wash these mop pads. That's how it cleans your floor. There is nothing that sprays down. It doesn't suck up the dirty water anywhere. It has to capture it, take it back, clean the mop pads, and then finish cleaning your house. That's how these work. And they actually do a pretty good job. There's a couple buttons on here. You can start the clean by pressing this button and tell it to go dock. There's a sensor on here. It doesn't take pictures though.
Charging.
Now there is no solution, but you can add a little bit of Eufy cleaning solution to the clean water tank. Again, here's what it looks like. You add the clean water. There is a light here that kind of glows up through it. It's kind of an indicator to let you know when your tanks are full or empty. And then here's the dirty water tank. Again, you will have to clean this out. They do get an odor in them if you don't wash them out once in a while. Okay, so let's see how the Eufy C20 is going to clean this kitchen. Those muddy paw prints and all that dirt and debris down there.
Start washing mops.
First thing it's going to do, it's going to wash the mop pads. You'll hear a couple pumps kicking on. The clean water tank is putting water down there. The mop pads are spinning, and then the dirty water pump is sucking up the water into the dirty water tank. This takes about 2 minutes.
Positioning.
Okay, it's going to start mopping right away. Wow, it made short order of those putty paw prints. Now again, it will automatically lift the mop pads. And the side brush should help get some of that dirt and debris out of the corner. Yeah, it actually did a pretty good job. Now you will see it spinning once in a while. That's the front-facing LiDAR. Since it doesn't have the spinning LiDAR on top, sometimes the robot has to just spin in order to verify where it's at. See how it can get right underneath those kitchen cabinets? There it's doing a spinning. Okay, so here it is with the obstacle. It could stay a little bit farther away from that cord. Now it's lifting its mop pads and it's going to vacuum that carpet. There it is spinning just to verify its location. Now the mop pads are down. Alright, it's doing a good job of vacuuming. Now it's going to mop these muddy paw prints. Wow, it's doing a good job. Wow, there is a little bit left, but I do have it doing 2 passes, which you can set that in the app. We can do 2 cleaning passes, which I thought it needed 2 because it was really dirty. Now in the app, we can see exactly where it's been cleaning and where it's at. There's those cleaning modes that I picked. So we can see the robot has captured quite a bit of that mud in its mop pads, and then it's going to come back to the base station and wash all that mud out. But first it's going to go this way now. So first the first pass was this way, now it's going to go this way. All right, it's about got all that mud up. It's actually doing a really good job. Wow. Okay, now it's vacuuming that carpet for the second time. And we can watch the carpet since lift the mop pads. Okay, it's all done. Heading back to the docking station where it's going to wash the mud out of those mop pads. Does a good job of lining up with the dock. So there is the brush roller turning backwards and being sucked clean. That's the auto empty. About 76 dB.
Start washing mop.
Okay, it's going to start washing the mop pads now. Again, it's going to go through that process, putting some clean water down there, and then sucking them up after it cleans the mop pads into the dirty water tank.
Finished washing mops.
Okay, there's the fan
Start
that
air
it
drying mops.
there's the fan that it kicks on, and that can
Charging.
last for anywhere from 2 to 6 hours, depending on what you got it set in the app. Yeah, it actually did a really good job of cleaning and vacuuming. All right, let's check the dirty water tank. Let's see how it's been doing. Wow, and I gotta make sure and clean that out the bottom. That did a really good job. Okay, right now this is on sale for $450. That's an amazing price. This thing actually is really nice. Now, does it have all the sophistication and sensors that the more expensive ones have? No. But it is thin, it has front-facing LiDAR. I've never had a problem with it navigating my house. Obstacle avoidance can be tricky as long as you keep things picked up. Again, no onboard water tank. So is it going to clean up huge muddy messes? It doesn't have a sensor that checks the water and tells you if it needs to remop. That's all extra money. This is $450. I'm actually blown away by this. I was really skeptical of it because it didn't have top spinning LiDAR, and I did a video and somebody told me in the live stream that that's front facing LiDAR. So thanks everybody for your helping me. I hope I'm helping you. Yeah, water tanks are a little small, big dustbin. Again, this thing's just, it's so cool. It actually works. I mean, it cleaned out the dustbin. Let's see the mop pads. You know, the mop pads are clean. It doesn't have hot air drying, you know, no extra expenses. You know, it's just basic. You know, this is a great price point. And again, what some people do is you can take the mop pads off yourself. So say, you know, if you don't mind doing a little extra work, you know, you can take those mop pads off and it goes into vacuum only mode. I did buy that with my own money. I think I paid full price, like $550 or something, but I actually would recommend it. And I am proudly going to give it a Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. This is a price point issue. Lower price point, not as many features, but works. Now the Eufy Clean app is basic, but loaded with features. Again, it's not going to take pictures, but I love that it has LiDAR. It shows you where it's been. Here's the modes. Custom mode. You can do vacuum and mop only, 2 passes, different turbo levels, and 2 wetness levels. Now the carpet sensor isn't the most advanced. You can see it has, sometimes it lags and it might mop your carpet a little bit, but you know, it's all about expenses and features. It's been doing a really good job. The app, again, it's the Eufy Clean app. I call it middle of the road. It's not a Dream or a Roborock, and it's definitely not Narwhal. Narwhal is loaded with all kinds of stuff, but basic settings, carpet settings, boost IQ, base station settings, mop wash. So this will be important. Mop washing frequency, I got it on 10 minutes. You know, you could use a lot of water, go down to 6 minutes or all the way up to 12. Again, that's kind of, and there is smart wash. It'll determine it. So you could do smart or do time. Auto empty, auto drying, again, up to 6 hours. Okay, let's bring it over to the carpet torture test. Lots of obstacles, you know, it's not going to recognize that cable, but it does have front-facing LiDAR. We're going to give it a try. You know, $450, you know, that Dream X40 is almost $2,000 sometimes. And, you know, these are all super expensive sometimes. So $450, it's not going to compete with those, but it was never designed to. And again, it is going to drag those mop pads. It does lift them, not super high. And you will see it spinning a lot. You think it's stuck or something. It's just spinning because that front-facing LiDAR. I am going to be comparing this to the Eufy X10 Pro Omni. That's my very next video. The Shark is a little bit more advanced. That's the brand new Shark Power Detect 2-in-1 on sale for $700, so $150 more dollars. Yeah, I just finished up. That's the Dream L40 Ultra, brand new. I compared it to the X40. Just get the L40. A little bit cheaper. Roborock Slim. Oh, that's going to be the competitor. Roborock has a Slim, Q-Revo Slim, front-facing LiDAR. Now that's an expense. That's $1,000. This one doesn't necessarily compete with it, but it sort of does, but sort of doesn't. That thing's got hot water mop washing. Side, it can move the mop to the side and the brush roller, and you know, some more advanced features. But it's twice as expensive. So Q-Revo's S8 Max V still relevant. Eufy S1. This is Eufy S1 Pro. That's a great mopping robot. I have setup videos, reviews, comparisons. I even actually show you how to do all the maintenance. And that maintenance is pretty fun because I just did the X40 today, and you can see the parts are drying. So I use it for 3 months upstairs in my house, and then I bring it downstairs and we do the maintenance. We see how dirty it gets, you know, and it kind of shows you like real world experience on top of actually how to clean it. So, because you are going to have to clean these robots. You know, as you can see, they do a decent job. Is it going to replace an upright vacuum cleaner? Absolutely not. But to say they don't work is a lie, you know. Do they help keep up and maintain stuff? They absolutely do. We're going to take that dustbin off and it'll be completely full. But unlike a corded vacuum cleaner where you may not do maintenance on it very often at all, it does have filters. But these, you got to do a little bit more maintenance. The filters are just kind of smaller and more. You got some sensors that you got to wipe off. But Shark got a brand new upright vacuum cleaner. It's got sensors on it now. That's going to be my vacuum cleaner of the year. Corded one, Power Detect, love it. But again, it's got some fancy features. So is that good or bad? You know, it's not picking everything up. About 70 decibels. So again, it doesn't, that's obstacle avoidance is not its primary concern, but not everybody has stuff laying around on the floors. You know, if you keep things generally picked up, it's going to do a really good job. But for people that have a pet that is inside, that there could be a pet accident, you know, this is not the one to get if you're afraid of that. You know, I was hoping that LiDAR would pick it up, but nope, it just doesn't. You know, it's not going to sense this. It's not going to sense this. It's just pretty much non-existent.
Pause.
Oh, that thing is,
Dustbin removed.
you know, you can see it is working.
Dustbin inserted.
Oops, so slim. That's what you're going to get this for.
Heading home.
Let's tell it to go home. Is the slimness. A typical robot has LiDAR on top and it's 4 inches tall. This one's just a little over 3 inches tall. So you can see there is, if you find you're wanting a robot to go under, you know, like a typical one can't go under that right there, or a bed or something, you might want to get one of these front-facing LiDAR. Yeah, be sure and check out, I just reviewed the Roborock Q-Revo Curve. Very advanced $1,600 robot, but actually is very nice. Now be sure and wait till the end of the video. At the very end, I got a little commercial that plays and I show you a sneak peek of my brand new robot vacuum cleaner studio. I've just outgrown my basement. I've got this little corner of my basement, not realizing how big robot vacuum cleaners are and how quickly they're advancing, and how I'm constantly having to buy the newest one because they're releasing so many. Decided to get a studio in town, old chiropractor office. It had a bunch of sinks that we took out, and we're going to be putting in robots that self-empty their dirty water and fill up their tanks. I think that's going to be part of the future. So again, I did buy it with my own money. Highly, highly recommend this one at this price point with these certain features. Again, don't buy it thinking it's going to do everything, but price point, $450. Again, get it at that price point. These go on sale all the time. Eufy, you know, all the major companies they put their stuff on sale 4 or 5 times a year. So just wait for it to go on sale. That should be the normal price, but they like to put things on sale, heavily discounted sometimes. $450, love that price point. Follow me on Instagram and my Facebook group page. And when these things go on sale, I'll try to remind everybody. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. Again, stick around to the end, watch the commercial, and my very next video, Eufy X10 Pro Omni right next to it. Thanks for watching. So again, I really want to thank everybody for your support. I do use affiliate links either from Walmart, Amazon, or Shark Ninja. If you click on the links in my videos, the products won't cost you anymore, but I get a small commission from that sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. I love what I do. I love buying these products with my own money and giving you my honest opinion. Now, once in a while, I may have a product sent to me for free. I will disclose that. I will let you know when a company sends that product to me for free, but 98% of the time, it's going to be buying it with my own money, giving you my completely honest review. And so if there is also another way of helping support my channel, justadadcoffee.com. When I first started out, I reviewed so many coffee makers that I thought I would brand my own flavor of coffee, and I did. It's Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. It's kind of like a medium to dark roast. It's brewed in the K-cup form, ground coffee, or whole bean. I think it tastes really good. I brew mine hot or ice. This is what I drink, and I think it tastes really good. So I really would appreciate everybody's support with that. And this plaque I got right here, 100,000 subscribers, would not be possible without the viewers and everybody liking and subscribing. So I really do appreciate this. This was an amazing day that happened about a year ago. I'm quickly approaching 170,000. So thank you, everybody. This is all because of you. I hope I'm helping you. And that's the whole reason behind my videos, is helping people. So there's a couple ways to communicate with me. I do have my own Just a Dad Videos group page where you can join. I do free giveaways there. Now, typically sometimes it may not be very big products. Those can be super expensive to ship, but we try to give away as much as we can on this. And I kind of post behind the scenes of how things are going and maybe what future videos are. But if you've got questions, this is a really good avenue to reach me. I do try to look at it about 2 or 3 times a week. I also have an Instagram page. Now, that's my son, Shelton Automotive Group. He has his own auto dealership, but you can check out my Instagram. I do kind of behind the scenes. You know, there's a lot of Miss Fiona and different things. So we have a lot of fun over on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok, and I'm starting to do more condensed videos on TikTok. You know, they can't be super long, and TikTok has its own TikTok shop. I'm just getting my feet wet in that. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, Just a Dad Videos. Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. So I got some exciting news. I bought this old chiropractor building in my hometown, and we're going to be building a robot vacuum cleaner studio. Let's just take a quick peek here where it's under construction. I think it's going to take another month or so. But man, I'm super excited. We put a wall in here, and this is where all of the robots are going to be. There's going to be a studio here. I'll have some soundproof ceiling in, some lights. But this is going to be super exciting. I can't wait. This is going to give me so much more room to deal with all of the robot vacuum cleaners. Over here, we're going to put a sink. We're going to put a sink so I can empty everything out. And I got a little bit more patching to do. Back here is going to be some storage rooms. So we'll have some storage back here that we can do. But man, am I excited. This is awesome. So I want to thank everybody. None of this would be possible without you. I'll keep you up to date. So this area right here, this was an old sink. So this is where I'm going to be putting, I don't know what I'm going to put here. It'll be a sink of some sort, but I want it to be open so that I can connect to that plumbing. That's a drain line and a water line. I want to put those, I'm going to get the Dream X40 Ultra, the one that it fills itself and empties itself out. I think Roborock has one too. So I think that's the future. That's why I'm excited about the studio. It has plumbing in some areas that I can connect to and show you exactly how to do that in the future. And there's also a place. There was a little sink right here also. So I got water lines. I put a plug in so that we can plug our robot in, and there can be a little cubby hole for it. So wow. And I need help with what type of flooring to install. I'm going to put some carpet in here. I'm also going to put some hardwood floor. I think I'm going to put like a light gray, and then I need probably a darker color so that we can see how it cleans different things. I probably won't put marble or anything. I probably should, but it's just super expensive. So anyway, if you got any ideas on flooring, let me know, because this is going to be a studio that we can do testing in, and it's going to be everyday testing. So if there's some kind of flooring that's the most popular or a color that you like, I'll put about 3 or 4 different flooring materials in here. That way you'll get to see it on various ones. So super excited about this. It's kind of a small building, but man, this is going to be awesome. We got a little kitchen we're going to do right here. We're going to put a sink right here. There was a water fountain right here. So we're going to put another robot here. This will clean the entire place. So very, very excited. This is going to be a big room. This was an x-ray room right here. We took out an x-ray machine. It was super heavy. Had to do some repair work. This was the developer room. So this was an old chiropractor office. He had developer tanks. It was a dark room where he developed the x-rays. So it was really we had to do lots and lots of cleaning out. This was kind of the waiting room. There's a window here. We're going to keep this. This was the receptionist area and all that. So yeah, looking forward to this. So thanks everybody. This is coming soon. 2025 for sure. And Miss Fiona loves to play in the leaves. You love being outside, don't you?